Libra, hello, hi, welcome back to this beautiful and abundant channel. It is Mama Manifests here. My birth name is Carly. For those of you who don't know me, I'm an intuitive empath, I'm a tarot oracle and energy interpreter, I'm a Pleiadian starseed, but most importantly, I'm a soul that just loves to help other souls move through their life journey like I've been helped by so many others. All right, you guys might be wondering why this card is out. It's because I started your reading already and I was in the middle of it, and then, you know, somebody came to talk to me, and I felt like I needed to start anew, start fresh. So just really quickly before I go back into this energy, this is all about your, I opened this up for the divine to help you move through your spiritual journey, your ascension process, because so many of us are waking up right now and you guys are ascending, whether you realize that or not, right? Like, you made your way to this reading, and that's what I talk about, and that's what I'm telling you. So there's your first message. And yeah, so our first card out from this deck here was this indigo card, which is wild because I'm pretty sure in your last reading, what came through for you guys is your psychic abilities, right? And this is talking about like just truly how gifted you are. You're very, very sensitive. And the biggest message coming through was you're learning right now all about how to balance your sensitivity and how to take care of yourself, because you do pick up on other people's emotions, and sometimes that can interfere with your own emotions and your thoughts, and you can feel what other people are feeling. For some of you, I'm really feeling like very intuitive psychics, and you guys are going to use that gift to help so many, so it's super exciting. But yeah, so some of the things that I do to take care of myself, because I am also an indigo child, if you will. You can call it whatever you want. You guys are highly intuitive, highly sensitive, but I have to meditate twice a day and chakra cleanse. I use Palo Santo. I listen to a lot of frequency music, clearing the energy, and I take Epsom salt baths, and I'm very mindful about who I'm around. And over time, this is just something that you develop, but I feel like some of you guys are really learning about that right now, and this needed to be brought to your attention. So that's very exciting. It's very exciting to come into these gifts, okay? Yeah, here we are. It says you are highly sensitive to chemicals, additives, processed foods, and energies right now. I knew I was feeling that. Respect your sensitivities by avoiding harsh items, situations, and relationships. So sometimes when we're learning about our gifts, it can make us feel very, very uncomfortable. So if you guys are feeling this way, like just completely overstimulated, right? Like, there's just too much harsh, you might be, for some of you guys, there's a strong message coming through about what you're watching on TV. Some of you guys are watching like Dateline. And for a highly sensitive person, you really need to, I used to watch that, like that type of genre of movies and things like that all the time, but I really had to like cut back. I want to focus on the positive aspects of the world as to the negative, but yeah, so food right now, you're just extra sensitive to right now. You're extra sensitive to energies, but you're learning about yourself and you're learning about your gifts. And your sacral chakra is going to be your second chakra, the chakra that rules your passion, your creativity. And if everything's like out of balance right now, you might just be feeling completely, I don't know, like apathetic to life, like not feeling very connected, not feeling very passionate, not feeling very creative. But you're just going through this awakening process, like even a deeper level of awakening about your gifts. And it is something to be very, very excited about. So yeah, let's see what else we have. Anything else coming out from here? No. Oh, okay, we get two more. All right, you guys, what do we have? Heal away addictions. Okay, so yeah. Addictions, every single human being has an addiction to something or somebody, or a behavior, thought patterns, and things like that. And the message that's coming in strongly is like some of you are like trying to just cold turkey, get rid of these things. And what I always say about addictions, and it's completely opposite to what society says about addictions, but I say don't like just try to stop. I say do your internal healing process, and naturally they will just go away. So just focus on your healing. Your healing with Archangel Raphael is coming through strongly right now. And those addictive behaviors will subside over time, right? Like, so, and stop trying, like, you guys, some of you guys are really beating yourselves up. It's what you've medicated yourself with, for some of you, for a long period of time, because you are so sensitive to energies around you. Very interesting. Okay. So, wow, there's a lot coming up out about your diet here, because we were talking about processed foods. You guys are just really, really sensitive. Now, some of you are like, I am not going vegetarian and vegan. And there was a period on my path. I'm not right now. I go in and out and I change my diet based on whatever's going on here. But some of you really need to try this out for a little bit, just to observe how you feel, and it, like, while you're going through this phase of your awakening, okay? Like, and even if you don't want to cut out meat or dairy completely, really introducing, you know, fruits and vegetables into your diet. I drink pressed green juice every single day of my life, you know, just making sure you're making healthy decisions, because there's a lot going on here. I feel a ton of energy, Libra. You're going through a huge part of your awakening process with your gifts. You're learning about your gifts, and sometimes when we're learning about our gifts, it's in an uncomfortable way, okay? So yeah. All right, we're gonna get a couple more shuffles here. We're gonna go into the tarot to get some deeper messages for you guys. And yeah, some of you have gotten into a lot of trouble in your life because of your sensitivity, right? It's like it really affected you. And so I feel like some of you too, people are always like, why are you so sensitive? And first of all, those are probably not the people that you want to be spending your time with, but it's actually a gift. And I know sometimes it may not feel that way, but it truly is. Like, what's exciting about this awakening process for you guys is you're going to realize that there hasn't been something wrong with you your whole life. You've just built a little bit differently, just like everybody's built differently, but you're built to really feel how other people feel, to help them through their life journey once you go through, you know, your ascension process. I mean, we never stop ascending, but there is a period when we go through what they like to call the dark night of the soul, where, you know, everything's on the table. We change our whole belief system. Everything changes, and it can be a very enduring process. It requires a lot of endurance. Don't give up. But yeah, once you're through that type of process, you know, I'm sure you guys are, you know, starting to play with your gifts a little bit. You're starting to get interested. I feel like some of you are reading a lot of books, learning about all of this new stuff, right? So yeah, it's exciting. Okay. Let's cut the deck here and let's jump right in. Okay, so we have the Two of Wands coming out at the center of the spread here. Let's see what's crossing that. And the Queen of Pentacles. So you guys are kind of, there's a choice always with twos, okay? And I feel like you guys have, like, almost, some of you have been questioning whether or not to, like, leave the spiritual path because it's just too overwhelming. And what I want to say is that's completely normal. That's completely normal feeling. I felt that way many times. I don't so much anymore. That does subside, but as we're going through it, it can feel like, I feel like some of you are like, that you're going through this internal belief system shift, okay? And it has to do with, you know, spirituality, gifts, being a psychic. And some of you, because the pain has been so great and what's been surfacing and what you've been having to deal with and all of that, you're questioning whether it's bad or there's something wrong. And I would say that this is where your stability is, right? This is where you're going to find your grounding. This is where you're going to find your truth. And yes, at some points it is very intense and it is very uncomfortable, but just keep going, because this is truly where you're going to find your balance, your happiness, and yourself, okay? So, wow, we have some, like, people coming through here, all right? Yeah, there's definitely, I mean, We have the King of Swords here. And this is, I mean, you guys are an air sign, and this could be talking about how you are moving past your logical mind right now, right? Like, I think your logical mind is kind of in the driver's seat, and you really moving into your more emotional, right? Like your intuitive body. Your logical mind is, let's see what else we have coming on here. We have the Three of Pentacles, very interesting. And the Lovers. Okay, I can't deny it anymore. There's definitely a relationship here with there's somebody here. That's what this choice is about here. This is definitely, there's a relationship coming in strongly, and that's what this Two of Wands is about. Like, should you guys continue putting effort and passion into this situation, or should you walk away from it? Because the person you're dealing with is like all business here, and you guys have had, you know, I don't know if recently you guys tried to start working together again here. Yeah, we have another two coming in about, you know, I feel like this situation, okay, yeah, you guys are ready to love. Okay. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. I'm here to tell you the truth about this situation, you guys, okay? Because there's definitely, you guys love this person. You have a lot of passion for this person. It looks like there's twin flame energy here. Okay, and we'll talk about twin flame. This is a long-standing relationship. You've known this person, whoever I'm reading for, you've known this person for a very long time, and yeah, there's definitely a bond here. There's definitely a bond here within this situation, and this person has triggered you so much, and you truly love them. You're trying to give your love away to them, right? And maybe in the past it looks like there was some effort to kind of work things out. I didn't know this was going to turn into a relationship reading, but that's what Libra needs to hear, and that's what the divine wants me to talk about. So you guys are definitely hoping for this person to take an offer here, but what they are is your greatest teacher. And I don't know if this is the first time you've heard this, but this connection is where you have not only seen the best parts of them, but the worst parts of them, and then the same is true for you. And I feel like there has been some events in the past that have taken place that could be deemed unforgivable. Nothing is unforgivable, but could be deemed unforgivable. And this person here is actually helping you not only unlock your gifts, go through your dark night of the soul process, triggering you, activating you, but they're teaching you all about unconditional love, okay? And you're definitely in between two places right now. And here's the thing, the divine, because you guys definitely want an answer, should you continue putting effort into this situation. And to be honest with you, I see you guys you have a lot of love for it. You really want to work together. You really want an offer to either come in or your offer to be accepted. But the divine is saying here that it's toxic at this point. Okay, I'm going to clarify a little bit. This relationship is toxic at this point, and the divine really wants you to put all of your energy back into yourself, because here's the thing, you guys are the person doing the work in this situation. You guys are going through the awakening process, it looks like, first, and in turn, you know, you're going to continue inspiring this person, okay? But right now, it's this toxic bond, okay? And with the Magician here, the divine is saying, put all of that energy back into yourself right now, because even if this situation did come back together, it's going to create havoc. I mean, it might come back together. You might learn some lessons. I don't know. Let's clarify this Devil card here. I want to clarify this Devil card here. Like, what I feel like is there's you guys have some rose-colored glasses on within this situation. Not saying that this person is bad. I get a very spiritual, even if they don't practice spirituality right now, they are like a very divine being. But right now, they're really going through some shadowy energy, which would only affect you right now, okay? Yeah, the Fool in reverse, okay? This person, you know, makes foolish decisions. They don't think before, you know, taking actions. One more to clarify. Yeah, they got to go through some things, okay? The Three of Wands in reverse, they have some lessons that they need to learn, and you guys are probably teaching each other those lessons here. And then we have at the bottom of the deck the Seven of Swords, okay? So I get it. Like, I see a very beautiful energy on your side. I get the feeling, though, this person, that's who this King of Swords is, by the way, whether they're male or female. They can be really sharp with their tongue, and they really, I feel like, cut you down. And I feel like right now, like there's some codependent energy here as well, is what I'm feeling. And it's just time for you to step away and focus on your craft, okay? That's like the big energy here with this Seven of Swords. Like they're not honest, right? They take more than they can give, right? And I'm sure that's created resentment for you in the past. And for me, what I see here is like you've already went through a certain level of forgiveness. Like I'm reading for a pretty highly evolved Libra here. I really am. But yeah, your energy is like gonna go back into yourself, right? Like, and you need to lead by example for this person. That's the most unconditionally loving thing that you can do right now for yourself and for them, okay? So if that's, because you guys were coming here with some like indecisive energy, and a lot of the times if you're feeling depleted as well or not having passion for life, anytime we're in like a two energy, right, we're in between two worlds, and there's a decision that needs to be made, which for you it looks like it's causing some imbalance, right? Imbalance. Yeah, you guys have deep, strong connection with that ocean, with that person. And then the Mirror. Yeah, this is definitely twin flame here. A lot of the times, like I don't read about relationships, but that's what you guys need to hear right now. This is definitely have a soul contract here. And yeah, it's saying focus on yourself right now. Put all of your energy back into yourself. That's where you're going to find your true contentment and your true happiness. And for some of you, like I would even look at that, the vow. You guys vowed before this life to be each other's greatest teachers, because both of you, I'm only going to speak about you. You have a very, very, very divine purpose. Like you're one of the first to truly go through this lesson about unconditional love, and then like leading all other humans into this beautiful new age of Aquarius. Like you guys are truly, 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 truly so mystical and magical. Like I can feel your energy so strong. But yeah, you guys, I was like questioning it, and they just keep looking at the bottom of the deck, the self, like truly focusing on yourself. But yeah, and what was I saying before I got sidetracked? I was saying, I'm gonna pull a couple more cards for you guys, because I love your energy. Whoever I'm reading for, you guys are bomb.com. But yeah, even watching readings right now, I'm not saying completely shut off like all of the romantic readings, but I feel like some of you are really watching a lot of relationship readings, and I don't know how many, I would definitely cut back on that. I would definitely cut back on that, because that energy, you're putting it into this energy, okay? And not putting it back into yourself. So just a little suggestion. I don't like to tell people what to do, but I can feel that strongly. Yeah, you got to call back your energy. That's why you're giving all of your power away to this person. And I understand you love them. I get it. But like, they're not there yet. Whatever happened between the two of you, they're not there yet. They're not there yet. They're beautiful. They're a beautiful person and a beautiful energy. But yeah, they're not there yet. They're not there yet. No idea that this reading was going to take this turn. Okay, what guidance do we have for Libra? Okay, yeah, put the boundaries. Look at this. First of all, this is not only with this person, but you're learning about this in your life, right? Like, you're over here aligning your chakras, learning about yourself, doing your spiritual thing. And yeah, you got to put up some walls, okay? Because it's really affecting you, but definitely boundaries with this person, okay? And you know, when we're learning all about how to do boundaries, especially if we grew up in homes or just, you know, never knew how to do it, it can be a rocky process, right? At first, right? It's trial and error, and just don't beat yourself up, right? About if you've ever gone back on your boundaries or things like that. You're learning, right? Like for me, it's taken years to really learn how to do it the quote unquote right way, or what works for me sounds better. All right, one more card of guidance for the lovely Libra that I'm reading for here. Okay, yeah. Some of you need to really take some time and get grounded, okay? Some of you, for your entire life, you have, first of all, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Starseed and Lightworker, but you definitely are, you know, Starseed or Lightworker, but you might have felt like you haven't fit in this world your entire life. Like you've always been longing for home. And that's because, you know, the way people operate here isn't what your soul is like necessarily used to, and they do things differently where you are from, if any of this is making sense. And so yeah, but it's because you are here to, you know, change the world, not fit in and be a part of it. And then we have fill up your well, rest, retreat, and refuel. So give yourselves permission. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the crumbling. Yeah, I get holding on. Like, you guys are truly learning how to let go with love, okay? And trust the process, that everything is going to end up exactly the way it's supposed to, Libra. I promise you, it's going to end up exactly the way it's supposed to, but you're learning all about letting go so you can teach that to others. But here we have fill up your well. Give yourself permission, give yourself the time and the space to really rest up over this next week or so, because you deserve it, and you're going through a lot of energetic upgrades. You've been dealing with like a lot of your energy being fragmented all over the place. So yeah, interesting reading, Libra. You are a beautiful soul. I can feel it. And thank you so much for just being you, because I know it has not always been easy for you. I love you so much. I'll talk to you soon. Namaste and God bless.